guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about Poshmark and where I get my shipping supplies that I use for Poshmark. I get a lot of questions about this. This video is specifically going to be about my shipping supplies. If you are not on Poshmark, first of all, you should be. And I will put my referral link down below if you would like to download the app and sign up. It's really a great way to either make extra money or save money because you can use it to get rid of stuff from your closet that you don't want anymore and make some extra cash. It's really easy. Or you can shop on it and buy, they have new stuff, used stuff, designer, boutique, all kinds of things that you could ever imagine, men's, women's, and kids, and it's a great way to save money as well. So I will put my referral link down below. That will give you a $5 credit if you use that and sign up to the app using that. I also have my Poshmark Basics video. It's called How to Make Money with Your Phone. I'll link that down below as well as my other shipping video. It is my most watched video to date, so it's a more comprehensive overview on how to ship something if you sell something on Poshmark. So I will put all of that in the description box below. So let's go straight into it. I want to talk about my shipping supplies. I get most of my shipping supplies off of the USPS website, the free boxes that you can order, and then my other shipping supplies that I have to have, most of it I get from the Dollar Tree, and that's what I want to show you today, is the stuff that I get from the Dollar Tree, so that it doesn't cost me so much to ship things, because you can ship something and make it look professional and make it look great without having to spend a whole bunch of money. And a lot of people order their shipping supplies in bulk. I like to buy my shipping supplies as I need them. I don't like to order a whole bunch of stuff and spend a whole bunch of money. I just like to buy, enough for a couple months or so, and then I'll go back and buy more as I need it. So the first thing I buy at the Dollar Tree are these clear bags. These are the gallon size Ziploc bags. You get 15 of them for $1. They are gallon size. I have one open that I can show you. This is what they look like. They are gallon size Ziploc bags. They seal at the top. They do seal. 15 for $1. That's what, around 6 or 7 cents a piece. I don't think that's that much to pay for a bag to ship something in, especially when it's sealed. It makes it waterproof. It's good quality. It looks nice and neat, and when they pull it out of your package. So I think 15 for $1. I think that's a good price for these. People also buy these, which I get from Ollie's Bargain Outlet. These are bread bags, so they don't have the zipper at the top. But these are $1.99 for 75 of them. I like these. I use them for other things like eBay and stuff like that for smaller things. I'll show one to you. This is what it looks like. It's just a plain clear plastic bag. It's open at the top. It doesn't have the zipper or anything like that, so you have to use tape to seal it down with. And that's fine. I just don't think this looks as nice, and it's your personal preference. But for like Poshmark, I tend to sell more expensive stuff on Poshmark, so I really like to use these just because I think this looks nicer, especially if someone is spending, if I sell a Johnny Was top for like $70. I think it looks better coming in this than if I were to put it in this and tape it shut. This is just my preference. I think it looks better. This is what I prefer to ship my Poshmark packages in. And this is what the box looks like from Dollar Tree. There's also a different box, this one. So it'll just depend on what your Dollar Tree has. But 15 for $1, 6 to 7 cents each. I think that's, a perfectly reasonable price to pay for a good quality bag to ship something in. Something else I like to get from the Dollar Tree, and this is not really like a necessity, it just makes it look nice, and that is tissue paper. You can buy your tissue paper at the Dollar Tree. I think it comes 10 or 12 sheets for $1. They have solid colors, they have multicolors, they have all different kinds of tissue paper at the Dollar Tree. But, you know, just for a piece of tissue paper that, you know, someone's probably going to throw away, I don't think you need to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on it. What I will do is I will wrap the item in the tissue paper, and then I put the whole entire thing in this so that, you know, wrap it nicely and then put it in this just to make sure that it is waterproof. I have seen pictures of if you only wrap your item in tissue paper and then put it loose in a box or a mailer, if water gets in there, it makes the tissue paper wet, and then any coloring or anything that's on that tissue paper is going to transfer onto whatever you have sold. So that's why I like to wrap it in the tissue paper and then put it in something waterproof to protect that from happening. So I highly recommend, no matter what you're doing, that you put your item in a sealed plastic bag to ship it with, because this is how things get ruined. And if it does not make it to your customer in one piece, if it doesn't make it to your customer, you know, as it is supposed to be, they will file an item not as described case against you, and they will win because your item was not protected. So this is very important for you to do when you are packing your Poshmark packages, is to make sure that the item is in a sealed bag. Please do not just put it loose in the mailer with tissue paper, because it can get absolutely ruined. Like, you are putting your faith in the weather when you are doing that, you know, and the USPS people, because the USPS people are not paying attention to your Poshmark packages. They, you know, they handle thousands of packages every day, and they're not going to pay any attention if it gets wet, or, you know, if it has to be left on a porch or in the mailbox and it gets wet in there. This is very, very important that you put your items in a sealed plastic bag to make sure they are safe and protected. Another thing I like to buy at the Dollar Tree is tape. I get both Scotch tape, you know, if I need to tape anything, like sometimes I'll tape, you know, my thank you cards on, Scotch tape. And I will say, I have bought the Dollar Tree brand of the tape before, this kind of tape, and the quality is just not there. So, you know, I bought that because you can get more of it in a pack, but from now on I will be buying the Scotch brand, just because if I have to waste half the tape, you know, trying to get it to work, and it tears and rips in half and, you know, like shreds like straight down the middle, like I can't stand that. So I buy this Scotch brand tape just because I like the quality of it, and it saves me a ton of time fighting with the tape. So I highly recommend getting the name brand on this one. I also buy my packing tape at Dollar Tree. I've been buying the Dollar Tree packing tape I've been on Poshmark 4 years now, and I've never had an issue with it. I tape, you know, the labels on with it. I've used it to tape boxes shut. I've never had a complaint, or, you know, with anything coming open or anything happening to it. So for $1 for a roll of tape, I think that's a great deal. Tape can get very expensive, so, you know, especially if you're just shipping lightweight items like clothing and things like that, the Dollar Tree packing tape is completely fine to use. Another thing that I like to get from Dollar Tree are thank you cards. They have all different kinds there. They usually come like 8 to 10 in a pack for $1. I print my thank you cards, but sometimes, like, if somebody buys something, you know, a little more expensive, I will like handwrite them a thank you card, or if they buy a bundle, I'll handwrite them a thank you card. I just think that's a little more personal, especially if someone is choosing to, you know, spend a lot of money with you. I think it's really nice to include a thank you card. I include thank you cards with every single purchase, no matter, you know, how much someone has spent, because I am thankful that they chose to spend their money on my stuff, that they chose to do business with me. And it's important to me to say thank you to that person because I'm grateful for their business. And I think it's important to never forget that, no matter how many packages you send. Always send a thank you card, even if you just get an index card and write them a note on it. Say thank you in some way. I do print my thank you cards that I just, I'll have multiple of them printed, and then I'll just stick one in, or I'll handwrite a thank you card. Either one works, so it's your personal preference in terms of whatever you want to do. One more thing that I like to buy from Dollar Tree, not so much a shipping supply as it is like an organizing kind of storage thing, but those are, and I've mentioned these before, these extra large storage bags. They are basically like giant Ziploc bags. You can see her holding it in the picture. But I like to put my inventory in these so that I can store them. It keeps them, waterproof and safe, and it helps me, like when I'm putting them in the bins, I like to separate my inventory within the bins so that I can just pull the bag out, get what I need, and put it back instead of having to go through an entire bin. I also have a video on that. I'll link that down below as well if you are interested in how I like to store my inventory. But I try to pick these up at Dollar Tree as often as I can find them. They sell out really quickly because I guess a lot of people use them for storage. But yeah, definitely pick these up if you see them. That is my final thing that I get from Dollar Tree in terms of my Poshmark supplies. But Dollar Tree is a great, great place to get your shipping stuff, for very little money. And I do encourage you to order the free shipping boxes off of the USPS website. Again, I talk about that in my shipping video, which I'll link down below if you want to know more details about the shipping process. But I will end on that note today, talking about Poshmark. I'm so happy that so many of you find me from Poshmark, and I hope that you will subscribe to my videos. I post a Poshmark video every week just for you guys. So I hope that you'll subscribe. If you like these types of videos, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below for me, and they might be in the next video. So I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next week.